We now welcome another champion to the stage and the new champion, the WBA Super Lightweight World Champion, in what was, in my opinion at least, the best performance of his career. He absolutely dominated this fight against Jose Rayo Valenzuela from start to finish. And what a performance it was. You saw it from the first bell on, how determined he was. And he made it look easy in there against a very tough former champion in Jose Rayo Valenzuela. And what a performance. Gary, welcome you and your family. It was a hard camp, I know. Thoughts on the performance, and what did you think, on how dominant it was?
I feel like I took the attention off of the main event, so that speaks volume in itself. But there's always space for growth, so I'm proud of myself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, raise your hand if you have a question for Gary, and we'll try to get you a mic.
Come on. Black can come in.
Yeah, thank you.
Black can come in. Media, black can come in. That's it. Red can come in.
We're getting you a mic.
You have to
Don't
stand
worry.
in the back.
Here first boxing. First things first, congratulations, amazing fight. Gary, what was that mask that you had on you in the first or second round? What was that?
It's a custom-made cold compress. Me and my family, we patented it. So we try to do a little bit of things outside of our profession, but make sure that we definitely is giving back to the boxing world.
Who did you spar to get ready for this fight?
I can't get no names, man. I can't get no names. Just know it was a good camp. Some people got beat up, and the results showed.
All right, wait.
Urban Sports saying, Antuanne, we know the work you put in the gym and how much you work out, but what was the mental preparation like?
Come in right now. Once we
Oh
get
man,
situated,
it was definitely up and down,
But right now,
real
it's just
sporadic.
okay?
But dealing with any profession and everyday, day-to-day life, you got to be willing to get through the rut that comes your way. So we was going through a lot of trial and error, but all in all, we stayed focused. We made sure that we pushed things to the side so we can continue to get the work that we need to get done.
Gary, congrats on the win, man.
Appreciate it.
There was a lot of talk of Rayo's names in big fights in and around this division when he had the title. Now that you took the title off of him, what do you think of some of those big fights out there? T.O. and Haney, Garcia, all the names that everybody talks about.
I don't even know if Haney coming back down to 140.
Right. In and around the division.
But just considering it, I wouldn't mind. I feel like that's the next step anyway. We won't go back, we will go forward. So that's the whole game plan.
Andres Gomez, Cornerman Boxing Champ. Congratulations. I asked you before the fight what this meant for you. You said you dedicated to your father. How does it feel? How does it feel, finally winning this championship and being such a special moment?
Man, it's monumental, honestly. I feel like the Russell family is a staple to boxing, period. We broke copybook records. We made history. We've been in it for years, among years. And every time we come, we show up and we show out. I'm coming off of a loss, but even that loss, I don't look at it as a loss. I look at it as a lesson. And in that fight itself, it was still real entertaining. So like I said to you, I'm dedicating this to my father, my family, extended family members, because they've been riding this wave with us through and through. And I know they look forward to us being victorious because we're a representative of not just myself. I'm a representative of them too. So when I win, they win. That type of thing. And the sky's the limit, especially when I'm determined. Determination can make you ruthless. So I'm ready. I'm hungry. We're going to keep going.
Hey, Antuanne. Hey, you talked about the journey, when we chopped it up, over at the gym and everything like that. And even though you worked hard to hear that announcement and the new, you also said the journey is not over. So how's it, having all that hard work, but still saying, hey, I still got more to go?
Like I said, I'm determined. My father always broke down to me, not just the sport, but life itself is like a marathon. This is not a 100-yard dash. And in the marathon, here and there, you come up against a table with water on it. And that's just a pit stop. You take a cup of water, you keep on running. And I feel like this is just a pit stop in my career. I'm proud of myself. I'm happy, but there's many more belts that's still out there. The journey must go on. I got to.
Antuanne, KG with Fight Hype. First and foremost, congratulations, champ.
Appreciate it, boss.
Yeah, for sure, man. Two questions for you. First one being, how important was it for you to show, what you had in your toolkit after the last fight? I know some people doubted you and what you could or could not do, but how important was it for you to show that you had more ability than what you showcased your last outing?
From 1 to 10, I say about a 6, because you got a lot of people that really don't know boxing. They just fan friendly boxers, like fight fans, and they get their personal opinion. Now you don't gotta be the smartest. You know what a ass whooping look like. In any language, don't matter. You know what a whooping look like. But the art itself, I feel like it gotta get broken down. And my father always told me, my family, the morals and stuff that we live by, we always say that if you better, be better. And a lot of times when dealing with certain opponents, you don't got to bring everything out your arsenal. Right. You just bring out what's needed to get the job done. That's what I normally do, and people kind of like put me in this category. It made me feel like I was one-dimensional, even though I know I'm not one-dimensional. So I had to bring some more tools out just to show them, like, I can do multiple things.
Got you. Thank you, champ. My other question for you is, obviously you're celebrating this victory, and I know you're focused on that. You were just asked what other fights you would like in your division, but, Tio seems tied up. Hitchens hasn't announced the fight, but Puello retained his title.
I know.
Would you like the rematch with Puello?
No. I told him himself, I don't care if you lose. As a matter of fact, once I weighed in, I spoke to Sandor Martin. He came to me, and it's funny. He came to me asking me, "Hey man, what should I do?" I said, "You want me to be real with you? I don't care if you win or lose, because I'm gonna fight one of y'all. I'm gonna fight one of y'all, but I'm definitely shooting for Alberto Puello. He can lose. I can have all of the titles. I still gotta see him. I feel like it's a pride thing. I don't feel like he beat me anyway, but you gotta see me again." That type of thing. So I'm glad he got his belt. So now it'll be that much more greater. So when I beat him the next go around, I have his titles.
Back there.
Yeah, this was a big night for fighters from the DMV between Tank and yourself and Lamont Roach. What does it say about the boxing in that particular part of the country?
I really can't say too much about that, for real. But the judgment was the judgment. I'm proud of Lamont Roach. He represented. I'm proud of both fighters, to be honest, because nobody is in there when you in there. It's just you and your opponent, mano a mano, and the trust that you do have, you put it into your corner. So I take my hat off to anybody that step into the square circle, because this is a violent sport, and you in there risking your health.
Hey, Gary Antoine, this is Matt from Brunch Boxing. When I spoke to you last week, you said that what went wrong in your fight with Puello is that you basically didn't listen and you didn't execute. To what do you attribute the change in performance and the way you were able to listen and execute tonight to a very high level?
I didn't deviate. With Puello, I felt like I was up enough rounds to kind of just like freelance, still make it entertaining, But this fight, the difference in this fight, I didn't deviate. If you pay attention, you'll listen to my brother. It's like, man, you need to listen, do this, do that, and I'm following the orders. And a lot of times with the fighters, you get caught with a clean shot, it just make you want to rage that much more, and you start to deviate from the game plan. So I got caught with a couple shots, but I made sure that I had a clear conscience, or made sure that I was definitely staying focused and listening and following instructions, not deviating.
Hey, Gary, how you doing?
Great performance. I want to say congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Dante's Boxing Nation, I just want to ask you, how do you rate El Rayo's power? Because it seems like you kept going at him and going at him and going at him even when you got hit. How do you rate his power?
He punched harder than Puello, but honestly, one of these females in here can lace up them gloves and they land a clean shot, you will feel it. So I really can't speak to that. I want to say I'm offended because you shouldn't rate yourself or pride yourself from getting punched in your face. But like I said, he punched harder than Puello.
All right, any more questions? All right, Gary, final comments. You are now a world champion. What are your thoughts as you wrap up this camp, and look towards the future?
We going party yaddy, lottie dotty. It's like, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. The journey must go on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the new WBA Super Lightweight World Champion, putting on the best performance of his career, Gary Antuanne Russell.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.